the topic of the day that has actually been going on for the whole week, and that is Ben Affleck. The rumor is Ben Affleck does not want to be Batman anymore.
What? No, hold on.
Yes,
that's the first time.
What?
No, this is the first time I'm hearing this.
Yeah. So there's a rumor going around that he just does not want to do it anymore. He feels like there's too much pressure. Because obviously Batman v Superman didn't perform very well at the box. Well, it performed well, but it wasn't well received.
That's bullshit. So you don't just back out.
So again, it's one of those things where it's all rumor right now at this point. But the rumor is that he's trying to get out of his contract. If he does not get out of his contract, if they do not let him out, then the Batman, which is the solo movie that they're trying to do, is going to be the last time that he's Batman. Now that fucking sucks.
It does, man, because that's supposed to be setting it up.
It sucks because, yeah, exactly. They're in the middle of setting up this universe, right?
Yeah.
They went, excuse my euphemism here, but balls deep to go to set this up.
They went brawl.
And then all of a sudden it's like, well, I don't feel like, I'm doing a good job, so I just want to leave.
Yeah, but
no, dude. Like,
think about that, dude. I mean, like, if it's that clad, if it's like that strong, like, what's really like okay, if this is true, like, what's really bothering him?
And everybody goes back to the whole sad Ben Affleck thing, sad Batman. You've seen the memes, right? Right. So everybody keeps going back to that because they're thinking that he's not happy with it.
With what?
With the role.
I miss Daredevil.
The thing is that I thought he was a great Batman. I thought he was the best part of that movie.
He was pretty good.
Yeah,
he was pretty good.
The movie wasn't perfect. I'll say that. Movie was not perfect, but yeah, I'm burping up because of that shot, man.
It's not a shot.
It is.
It's a damn Red Bull.
I'm serious. But the movie wasn't perfect, but it was good. I thought it was entertaining. It had a lot of problems, but Ben Affleck was one of my favorite parts of it.
Yeah.
I thought he played an awesome Bruce Wayne, a good Batman. Really great Batman.
Pretty good. Actually, he did a real good job of being both.
Yeah, and
you know what I mean?
I think that if given the shot to be in his own movie by himself, I mean, it could potentially blow Batman v Superman out of the water.
Yeah.
As far as being a great Batman. I know you're not really a huge Batman fan. You're like, oh. No. But, having Batman, just the movie concentrated on Batman himself.
Yeah.
You could have Scarecrow thrown in there, or even a full Batman vs Joker, Jared Leto Joker. We'll get to that.
Bringing Clayface.
We'll get to that.
I want to see some
Clayface. Clayface would be awesome.
I want to see some different names.
The Batman, the animated series episode of Clayface.
That was awesome.
Were some of the best.
Yeah.
And I love them still to this day. But yeah, so it's one of those things where I feel like the put that down. The movie didn't go as well as he hoped, and people were dogging on him. And I feel like he's like, well, I'm taking my ball and going home.
But he needs to give Batman a chance,
a shot. Yeah,
yeah, he does. He really does.
I completely agree. But I feel like he's doing like the
or
school kid, or the school kid type of thing, where he's like, I'm gonna take my ball and just go home right now.
Again, we this is just what we're going off of. We're just things that we've heard. So we're just saying that if Ben Affleck's attention is to veer from Batman and total, then maybe he should give this a damn chance.
Yeah. I think at least give it okay. Justice League is already done.
Yeah.
They filmed it already, so that's another Batman appearance. Okay. I feel like, okay, let that movie come out and see how it does. I know it is people have a problem with Zack Snyder directing these things and stuff like that, and I'm like, you know what? Zack Snyder's a good director. He just needs
what?
He's a good director.
Oh, I thought he said he's not.
No. He's a good director, but he just needs to put aside all these
X-Men feelings.
I don't want to say like fanboy type of stuff. I feel like he's trying to give too much to the fan base.
What's wrong with that?
It's good to a certain point. Whenever you start to pull like the exact panels from a comic all the time, like in a movie.
All the time, yeah. It could be a problem.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, kind of create something a little new.
Back and forth, yeah.
You know, but anyway, we can get into, if you want to discuss that, you can email me
on Facebook, man.
Yeah, you can hit us up on Facebook.
We got time to talk about that shit. Let's go.
But anyway, so yeah, I feel like Ben Affleck should definitely just give it a chance. Like, let Justice League come out. Let, people see what people think. And honestly, I feel like he should just let the Solo movie come out also.
Yeah.
Because that would kind of prove the character.
But you know what's weird, dude, is that I've heard so much, and you know what? It's just me, just like reading up on other people's stuff. Is that I've heard a lot of positive, like a lot of people digging what he has done to the Batman,
Yeah.
And I don't understand why would he want to veer from that at all, Are they? Is this Batman movie? It's just supposed to be Batman, or are they supposed to
the Batman movie is just supposed to be Batman. As far as I know, it's supposed to be Batman itself. And the thing
no Robin or anything like that.
As far as I know, no.
Okay.
And the thing that like kind of snowballed this whole thing was that initially Ben Affleck was gonna write and direct the movie, okay, and then he made a comment at one point early on saying, well, if there's not a good script, I don't want to direct it. And then not that long ago, fast forward, not that long ago, he comes out and says, well, okay, I feel like I just need to concentrate on the performance. I'm not going to direct it. And then people were snapping like, okay, well, what do you mean by that then? Back then you said if there wasn't a good script, I'm not going to direct it.
Yeah, be careful what you say.
So everybody's thinking now that, okay, the script is shit.
Or is that?
Or so that kind of snowballed everything, and then all of a sudden the rumor comes out.
I'm sorry.
All of a sudden the rumor comes out. I don't want to be Batman.
I'm acting too bad.
I just don't want to do it anymore. Anyway, so yeah, it's a really crappy situation. What, John?
Do you remember that episode on Family Guy when they go, Mr. Affleck, we got 30 minutes before we go on to the new episode of the new movie of blah, blah, blah. And he goes, he's watching TV, playing video games. He goes, all right. And he's like, I got to prep. And he's like, hello.
No.
Hello. He goes, I got it. And he's like, well, that's what I'm saying. Is he acting that bad to where he's like, fuck, I need to.
I honestly like Ben Affleck as an actor, though. I do too.
I just watched my Days Confused yesterday, and I love the guy.
I really like him though as an actor. I really think he's done really well, and he's evolved.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Enormously, especially with Argo and The Town.
I haven't seen Argo.
Argo is great. The Town is fucking fantastic. I love that movie so much. It's there somewhere. But anyway, so it really sucks at the situation that's going on. I hope it's just a rumor. And that's all.
I would think it is.
I
mean, look how much of a backlash he would get.
I know exactly.
Think about all his friends. He had a lot of friends in the comic book community. You backing out of a big role.
Yeah,
man,
that would suck.
It would.
But let's go to some comments real quick. TD Healthy 2015 says, I don't understand why the DCEU is having so many issues and getting so much criticism. I think they've done great so far. People keep comparing the DCEU to the MCU, and that's not right. I agree. They're two different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Marvel has done something that works for them. And DC has done something basically and we've talked about it before, opposite.
Yeah.
They're starting at these big, group movies and then working their way backwards.
Who is that again?
TD Healthy 2015.
Hey, dude, I'll tell you this right now, or dude, do that, whatever. I'll tell you this right now. Look,
it's a dude,
and I'm not saying this as it's like concrete, but the things that Marvel come out with, SNES, NES, SNES, Genesis, or anything like that, the games they've actually.
Oh, the Nintendo. You said Marvel.
Yeah, well, yeah, Marvel. Okay, let's start with Marvel games in general. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see what you're going.
NES,
Okay, go ahead.
SNES, Genesis, all that stuff. They've made games that land on their 2 feet and go. Okay, besides Wolverine and Mantium Rage. Okay, don't exclude that one. Okay, but those games, they actually move on. They do a good job of making a name of themselves and everything. Okay, Spider-Man, what is it? Maximum Carnage, Separation Anxiety, stuff like that. Those games, they Marvel does a pretty good job of making those games. DC has a very horrible time of making video games.
Well, see, and again, you know, it's one of those things where, yeah, like you're saying, Marvel does better video games, and DC, they have a harder time. Marvel does really shitty animated movies.
Yes, they do.
And DC does some really super awesome ones.
Now, David turned me to that shit. David was like, because I would turn around and, you know.
I think I pretty much have all of them that have come out so far.
They're on Netflix. And I point this way because my wife's here. But, like, I've sat in my room, my game room, and I've sat there and I've watched DC animated movies. And David's right. They're fucking good.
They're some
really,
of the
really
best.
good.
The writing is awesome. The voice acting is awesome.
Yeah.
The animation is awesome. Compare that to any Marvel animated movie that has come out in the past. That's why Marvel doesn't do any more animated movies.
No, they just like weird.
But you compare that to some of the ones that have come out in the past, and they're just like, they blow them out of the water.
Yeah.
So right there, you know, you have a comparison.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a comparison.
And then now you have the movies. So Marvel's just like every movie they come out with, they come out swinging.
Yeah.
You know, so whatever movie that follows a Marvel movie, if being a fucking DC movie, then of course everybody's just gonna start pointing fingers like, why didn't they do this? Why didn't they?
Exactly.
I mean, look how many movies Marvel's made. So of course everybody's gonna be pointing fingers and fucking, excuse me, saying a lot of bad things about DC. Why aren't? Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, they just spewing shit, right? They're trying to say. Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. But so that's why DC gets a lot of hate, you know? So
I think DC has done something right now that everybody's wanted and hoped for a very long time.
And hopefully.
And I think they just need to steer the ship in the right direction to get it right back on track. I'm super stoked for the Wonder Woman movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I've heard some things.
It looks fucking awesome.
I've heard we've only seen the good parts.
Well, okay, you can say that.
I know.
That's exactly what they said about, you know, Suicide Squad, which they're kind of right, and Batman v Superman. You know what I mean? Where I mean that's kind of what a trailer does, though. They're supposed to give you the good parts. The thing is, Wonder Woman, I never thought. I've always liked Wonder Woman, you know, as a character in DC. I never thought I would feel the way I did when I saw Wonder Woman hit the big screen when I saw Batman v Superman. I'm not gonna lie, the hair on my arm stood up.
Me too. You
know, and then her little theme song that they gave her
hit.
I was like, oh my god! So I'm really excited for that. I think they're gonna do that one justice. You know, it's supposed to be a period piece. And
it's like Captain America, but Wonder Woman.
Exactly.
That's basically what it is.
Exactly. It's supposed to take place in that time, and then the next couple, they're already looking forward to the future. So the next couple Wonder Woman movies are going to be like in different time periods.
What if they take a swing
at Captain America? If they do, they do, but it would be all in good fun. Because actually nowadays, Marvel and DC are kind of friendly.
Buddies.
Yeah, they're kind of friendly with each other.
So is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and DC. Let's drink to that, David.
Hey, okay.
Let's drink to that. Oh man, come on, man.
Wait, man, hold on. So yeah. Anyway, so that's the deal with Justice League so far, or with Batman. You know, Ben Affleck not wanting to be Batman. It sucks, but I thought we were gonna drink. I hope it's just rumors. John just wants to drink.